G'day guys, welcome to Peeex Fishing. I thought I'd start the video this week just showing you where I went fishing on Wednesday. Last Wednesday the fishing was really good, and on that particular day there was a lot of guys I sort of met afterwards who were up fishing around Tiri, Noisies, off Cowell and close to Cowell. Did not get a bite, so it just shows you how different areas can really be so different, particularly in winter time when the water's only 14 degrees. So I launched Half Moon Bay, as you know, which is down here. I went out with Das. Das launched down at Waiheke Bay. We met up at Motuhi Channel, which is about here, and then we worked our way down to the bottom end, or the eastern end of Waiheke Island down here. And as you can see in here, this is Hooks Bay. You can see all the pressure points here, the contour lines. Really good spot here. There's lots of food cracking through here. So keep in mind, we are still fishing resident fish this time of year. The school fish are moving in now, and the charter boys were cleaning up in Craddock Channel, which is out here. Jellicoe Channel between Cape Rodney and Little Barrier. There's workups through here. So this is what happens every year. The big fish, sort of the school fish, including the big ones, sort of go out wide. They're out in the deeper water, probably around here somewhere. They've been seen up to 200 meters, so these schools. And then, it starts to warm up. The fish have got roe in them at the moment, so they start moving in for the breeding season. So, same every year. Anyway, when you're fishing a resident fish, there's only so many that can go around, and the Noisies has been absolutely smashed this year. I think it's been probably the first year in 17 odd years I've noticed the fish stocks are quite low there, so definitely a lot of people fishing there, but plenty of fish around the Waiheke area. Okay, so before we go into, I want to show you the jigs that I was using. Now, as it turned out, I was determined to stick with the Japanese slow pitch jigs with the 4 hooks, and stupid move when there's lots of kahawai around, which there was on the day. There were monsters around. There was just millions of them. So one little lure was working on the day. I want to show you that coming up. Das was using it. He was getting some cracking snapper, even was able to get through the kahawai with this tiny little lure, so we'll talk about that. I also want to talk about the GoPro camera. I had a mare of a day with this thing. Here it is here. If I could punch its lights out, I would. I've just bought a DJI Osmo, I think it's called, which is coming. I'm getting it from overseas because it's way cheaper, and that will be landing in probably 10 days. It gets rave reviews. This thing here, I've just had so much problems with it. It's a Hero Black 7. The batteries don't last. It keeps freezing. I can put a fully charged brand new battery in and be at 39% within basically 4 minutes or something. So I can't update the firmware on it. I've tried. It's just really, I'm over it. I'm sick of GoPro. So I've got a new one. I'm going to use the GoPro as a backup and go from there. So enough bitching about it. So unfortunately, didn't get all the footage I wanted. I've got some amazing footage, but some of the peak fishing, when it was really going off, GoPro, I heard it beep as if it was working. It wasn't working, and then when you're just sitting on the ski minding my own business, it goes beep 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 beep. Who knows? Anyway, as I say, I've got a new one coming, and if it works well, I'll be so pleased, because I think GoPro need a good kick in the ass. Okay, let's go and look at these jigs. Right, it's the night before going out, and I thought I'd just run through very quickly the lures that I'm going to be using tomorrow. So this one is a seafloor control, Abyss, and it's a 150 gram. Got the bait colours on here to attract the fish. And it's got a very thin profile here as far as the ridges go, which you probably really can't see, but down there. Now it's got the Japanese style hooks, that's 2 at each end, which is how they fish them over there. And this particular hook set that I got from Yeehaw Fishing has got very stiff assist rig there. So I've got another one. This is an Abyss 100 gram seafloor control. This one's got a flat surface on here, and I've got some extra Lumo on there that I've put on because this one's caught quite a few fish. So once again, it's got a single hook either end. This one is Abyss seafloor control. This one is a cranky 120 gram, and it's got a bit more of a ridge line there that you can see, so a bit more flutter action. So I believe it's for when there's not as much current. Same deal, dual assist hooks at either end. Now I should have mentioned this one here is called a spunky. Seafloor Control Abyss Spunky. Cranky. Abyss. This one here, 28 gram garn. So I've got him there. I've got another Abyss here. This one is called, I've forgotten the name of it actually. It's Golden something or other. I'll put the name in the description there. This one has got no profile as far as ridges go. It's just very level, so for fast running current. And we've got a Caveman Tackle 100 gram, completely flat one side, lots of action on that one. I know that's Damien's favourite if you're watching, one of his favourites. 30 gram, same profile. These ones here I believe are BKK hooks, quite good assist, quite stiff, so it's what you're looking for. And last but not least, my little favourite, this is a Colt, pretty sure it's a Colt Sniper, 32 gram titanium. Now the paint had completely come off it, so I just sanded it with fine sandpaper, and I've just put a couple of lumos on there, which is just nail polish mixed with luminescent powder pretty much. The eye's still there of course. BKK hooks, yeah, this one I've got to say is probably one of my favourite little lures. Great for casting on a soft bait rod in if you're in deeper water and the bite's slow. So that's what it is, and I'm very, very excited to get out. It's going to be the first fish for a while, and I will see you in the morning. Good morning. How's it going?
How you doing?
Good, matey. Good, good. It looks like daylight on this
Phone.
on here on the phone, eh?
It's the resolution. It's probably so clear, eh?
Yeah, it's really clear. Yeah.
Actually,
Oh,
like
what a
the
great day,
nighttime
eh?
in the morning.
Yeah. It looks like.
Oh, true, eh?
Yeah, beautiful. Oh, should we head to the same spot?
Yeah, easy. I'm fine.
I reckon we'll just go to the same spot, eh?
Yeah. Going well. Touch wood.
Cool. Okay, let's go.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing, standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and clean my throat. We all have our reasons why we are on this track. Oh, we all have our burdens, yeah, but we just keep on fighting and we never look back. Here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know.
Well, here we are. We're just about at the bottom end of Waiheke, but look at this beautiful sunrise. Absolutely gorgeous. There's a heap of birds through here. You probably can't see them, but just coming through, there's just, I would say, yeah, thousands. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of shearwater or terns. I'm not really sure what they are, but they're just from here pretty much back to the start of Waiheke Island. They're spread the whole way through. So, and coming over, we've seen a heap of bait. So there's obviously a lot of anchovies, and which is good to see. Good to see that the stocks are so healthy. But yeah, it's a stunning morning, absolutely beautiful. So that's where we're heading. Pretty much the same spot as the last video. Right, well I'm trying to answer the phone and fish at the same time, but this is the first snap of the day. It's not a big one, but we're just in there, Hooks Bay. There's a bit of sign here, so we thought we'd fish it. Got the old, what do you call it? Oh, there we go. Hi mate.
We're just not lunch, so...
Okay, cool, yeah. I've got a what's that? I've got a fish on actually. We're just around the corner in quite shallow water. There's quite a bit of sign here, but we're going to move to the deeper stuff when the tide starts running. Well, it's probably running now, I suppose. Yeah. So whereabouts are you? Oh, gone. Yes, it's about, I think it's about 12 metres here where we are. We're in sort of quite close to Waiheke. Das just hooked up before too, but I've been trying to get in contact with Craig, but hasn't really been working too well. So I'll see what size this is. I don't think it's very big, but it's good to have a fish on anyway. Oh yep, he's not a monster, but he's a good eater, so we'll keep him. He's a bit hooked up, a bit tangled up, mate, aren't you? There we go. Yeah, so I'm not going to be out here all day today, so if that fish is sort of reasonable, I mean, I call him an eating fish, so he's coming home. If that fish is sort of reasonable, I mean, I call him an eating fish, so he's coming home. So I've got to work out the name of this bay. What's the name of this bay, Das? Well, Thumb Point's here, I think. So we're just in the bay, just behind Thumb Point. There's a lot of sign here, and Das is using a Tungstan 28-gram jig, and he's catching fish, and I've got a little soft bait out with about a 1/4 ounce on it, so it's just floating down. This fish actually came up to get it. We're in about 17 metres here. It starts off around about 12, and you're drifting. Once you get past 20, it seems to be the sign disappears. So they're definitely feeding in this area here, the snapper, and it's beautiful. It's just so good not to have the wind. It's been so windy lately, and there's Mr. Gannet coming to check out what's going on. And it's just starting to get a little bit warm too. It was about 4 or 5 degrees this morning, and it's starting to warm up a little bit now. And the sun's not really out as such, but there's some farm dogs barking up there. Must be rounding the sheeper. But if this is around 38, it's going to be a keeper. And that's easy 38, you can tell by looking at it. It's about 40. Yeah, that's about a 40. Beautiful. A Hawke's Bay prime snapper. So I'm just going to go over to a nuke pilcher just to try it out. I'm on the Crazy Legs Gulp and they've been working obviously. So it's always good just to test out, see if we can get a bigger model. Seem to be able to get the 38 and 40s pretty easily, but there might be something a bit larger there. So this is the way to find out. Ooh. Yeah, it might just run up a bit further. So you're using the little tungsten white rocket thing, is it, or white pocket?
Silver bullet, yeah.
Silver bullet from Catch.
Ocean angler.
Oh, Ocean Angler, right. No interest in the nuke pilchard. Well, I might need to put my little tungsten one on, I think. Give that a try. I think we'll just start off with this because it's pretty shallow here. Okay. BKK hooks on this one, which I love. They stay sharp. I mean, this little thing has caught so many fish, and I don't think I've changed those hooks for ages. Yep, there we go. Yep, that's off. Well, there's only so long a bloke can listen to another bloke catch fish while he's being totally ignored with a similar sort of lure. So it was time to leave Ruruwhango Bay, which is here. This is where we were fishing. And we ended up moving around to Hawke's Bay. So this is Hawke's Bay here, and you can see there's just so many areas in here. I mean, there's no secret. Look at all the fishing spots here from other people at Mark, but there's no secret spots in here. You just got to have a hunt around, and there's the beauty of what I love about this area. You can go from 15 metres here out to 50 metres. There's a 50 metre hole over here somewhere, 54 metre hole there. So lots of variety there, and there's always quite a few resident fish around that area. And obviously over summer, there's good food source here for the schools of fish when they come in. So we moved over there, and I moved into my Japanese lures. Good morning. Good. We got you confused with someone else. So how are you going? All right. Good. Well, we're around the corner there. We're doing all right in the shallows. So, but there was a bit of a work up to starting over here before. But Yeah, and these guys just caught a carwai under it, so. But nothing too exciting, eh? Yeah. Oh well.
I went out on Saturday as well. Got a few nice fish, but I've had it a little bit slower.
Yeah. Oh, we'll go and have a look at these workups, eh? Yeah. Good on you. Have a good day.
Your lights are on. Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. What's that? They're going, yeah, something. Yeah, they were diving in before. It was just sort of starting, so. But probably just full of carwai, but worth a try anyway. See ya. So there's actually a lot of gannets over here. There were over here before diving. There's quite a bit of sign on the sounder. So I'm going to sort of kick off. I'm going to start off with the cranky 120 gram, and this is been looking forward to this. I've got a new reel here. It's an Oshio Jigger 1500, so it'd be good to try it out. See how we go. Got some good sign underneath us here. Oh yep, straight in. The cranky's done it. Straight in. Ooh. I didn't have to do any slow pitch jigging at all. The thing I learned about this reel is it's got this one here, which is actually a lock. It's not a ratchet like a normal one. Apparently you can adjust that, so you've got to be a bit careful when you're starting off. If you put that on a locket, you ain't got any drag. So, but look at the old cranky, eh? First drop down, cranky hooked up on a nice snapper. And I think it might be foul hooked. It is foul hooked, which is to be expected when you've got 4 hooks. Yeah, it's not a big one. I'll let him go. Right, the old cranky has got a good fish here. Whoa! Oh! I got 2! 2 carwai! No way! Yeah, 2 carwai. Shit! That's a first. The cat will be happy. I've got 2 carwai here, and they're both quite big. Look at the buggers. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That's a first for me. I've never caught 2 carwai like that. That's on the old cranky. Cranky's done the job, so the old cat's going to be happy, and I'll probably smoke one for the purists. What's that? Yeah. Bloody hell. Well, the little reel proved itself, and the rod. 2 ocean-going kahawai on the same jig, and it was pretty good. But there she is, little cranky, 120 gram, seafloor control. Yeah, so don't really want to be catching kahawai, but looks like there's more kahawai sign there as well. But let's see if we can get to the bottom this time. And there's a lot of the gannets are sort of spread wide around us diving, so there's no one main area for the workup. But Dash just got a nice 58 centimetre snapper. Woo! On a little, on that little tiny little 28 gram jig. G'day guys, you're back with me again. Unfortunately, I don't have any more footage that's really usable, and this is just before the fishing actually hotted up. So I did catch some good snapper on the spunky, I think it was. Yeah, the spunky, which was the bigger one. So I went a little bit heavier and got some snapper. Got my limit. There's some good size amongst it. Dash just kept catching the biggest snapper on that little jig, so very impressed by that. My little 28 gram tungsten, mine's actually 32, weren't interested, so isn't that interesting? What I want to show you now, I want to show you what was inside the kahawai's stomach on both of those fish. I think you'll be absolutely fascinated, and I was telling the boys at Yeehaw Fishing about this today, and their ears pricked up, because it will be interesting to some people, and that's what I'm going to leave it at that. But let's go and have a look at it. How's it going? I'm just getting the fish prepared, and thought you might find this quite interesting, because there was thousands of kahawai in the area we were fishing yesterday, and a lot of them were on the bottom. You know, they're normally sort of mid-water, whatever, but they a lot were on the bottom. Anyway, check this out. So I've just filtered this guy. Started to anyway, and in his guts he has got a full squid. If I can get it out. There you go. Check that out. So there are the remnants of the anchovies, and he's wolfed a whole squid on his own. What else have we got in the old gut cavity there? Yeah, more anchovies. So here's the little anchovies. Get another one out if I can. It's a bit slippery. Oh, just squeeze it out. Oh, I can't get it with one hand. You can see it in there. That's an anchovy anyway. Little one there. But yeah, not a bad looking squid for a morning's work. So I'll do the next fish, but you can sort of see the size of the stuff they're eating there. So and the silver, you know, very, very streamlined. I'll put a bit of water on if I can. Oh, we're not allowed to use hoses in Auckland, so I haven't got any, I can't spray a hose, but you can see that. So the micro jig that Das was using yesterday was very, very shiny silver. Like that. So, and he was catching the bigger snapper on that one, if you can get past these guys here, which are, you know, pretty amazing amazing fish. You know, some people like to eat them, some don't. I was actually speaking to someone yesterday who does raw fish with them and reckons it's amazing, so I've never tried that, but anyway, we're I'm going to make a smoked fish pie out of it and see how we go. Right, here is kahawai number 2. So there's our first thing there. Here's his guts, and let's get the old knife and give that a bit of an open up. Okay, that should be enough. And guess what we've got in here? Another squid. So these guys were hard out feeding on squid. Look at that. And in there, of course, inside the squid is a anchovy. I can bring that out. Ah, I can't get it out. There's a squid. Sorry, there's an anchovy just in here. I can try and get it out for you. So the squid was eating anchovy. There it is. No, I think that's actually... Oh, there it is here. Yeah, so that's a squid eating anchovies. Okay. So, yeah, interesting to have a look. Now the snapper, I've filtered a few snapper so far. They have absolutely nothing in them. I'm just going to quickly wash my hand. And... yeah, so unfortunately...
Unfortunately, the batteries ran out. Now, the GoPro, I've done a bit of research. I'm going to start filming in 1080, so it's not going to be as high resolution. And I was speaking to Paul Hayes in Australia this morning. He said that what you should...
Hey guys, I'll just do a voiceover here. So what I was doing was thanking you for being a subscriber. If you hadn't subscribed, please do now. And just appreciate all the comments and the likes that I do get. I really do enjoy making these videos, and I'm really looking forward to getting my new camera and hopefully overcoming all the issues I've had for the last year with the GoPro. And I'm not alone. I looked on the forums, there's thousands of people like me. So, you know, the DJI, apparently they make amazing drones. So let's hope they make amazing cameras. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you next week. And it was really great to be able to share that with you. Cheers. Catch you later.